Meghan Markle's have been left disappointed after ordering her $28 honey, only to be told they won't be getting the products. The Duchess of Sussex's highly anticipated as ever lifestyle products finally launched last week and sold out just minutes after going live. Among the products included in the limited edition drop were wildflower honey with honeycomb priced at $28, £21.60, and some flower sprinkles at $15, £11.60, while a jar of raspberry jam set punters back $14, £10.80. According to the As Ever website, the honey is said to have been inspired by Meghan's own appreciation for the art of harvesting this natural delight at her family home in Montecito, containing earthy and floral notes and a glimmering golden hue to elevate the everyday. But it seems that even the lucky few who managed to place an order weren't able to get their hands on the prized item, as some fans were informed that the products were already sold out when their purchase was confirmed. Instead, they were comforted by news that they would be getting a full refund and another item of their choice, while a personal message from Meghan promised first access to future launches. Fans claimed they received an email from the company, which read, "The excitement created a volume of traffic on the site that even we couldn't have anticipated, with everything selling out in an hour." The orders were happening so quickly that the back end of the site didn't have a chance to keep up. The limited edition honey that you purchased was, unfortunately, already sold out. Fans were then told they would be getting refunds and that they would be able to choose another as ever item free of charge. "We are working on replenishing inventory and will gladly send you an item of. You're choosing to thank you for your understanding," the message continued. The notice was then accompanied by a personal message from our founder, as Meghan penned a notice to those facing disappointment. "Dear friend," she wrote, according to the emails posted online. "My goodness, what a whirlwind this week has been. Thank you so much for the support. It really means so much to me. I was so sorry to hear about what happened with your order, and that due to overselling, we are not able to get you the limited edition honey. Please know the team worked very hard in every department and felt just as sad when we learned what had happened." Meghan promised fans they would be first to receive the next item in a future drop, saying no need to order, "It will come to you in the mail as a gift from me." Promising that more goodness is coming soon, the Duchess signed off the email with her name in calligraphy. Meghan fans, known as the Sussex Squad, soon rushed to X/Twitter to praise the Duchess for her excellent customer service in the face of the blip, despite admitting they were sad about not receiving the honey. One fan wrote, "OMG, so, I refreshed the hash as ever page so much that I caused a glitch in the matrix kick. The honey I thought I ordered is sold out. Received this message from #Meghan Sussex #as ever Meghan." A second person added, "I got the same email as well. I am sad about the honey, but I'm genuinely happy that their launch was such a huge success. It is not currently known if the same issue has affected the other products in the launch." Female has reached out to representatives for the Duchess of Sussex for comment. Some for each of her products, Meghan has shared her best tips for enjoyment. For the honey, these including having it at breakfast with the little ones, drizzling over salmon for easy entertaining with friends, or making a vinaigrette for a ladies' lunch with risée. Other goods in the Duchess's lifestyle range included shortbread and crepe mixes, both being sold for $14, and various herbal tea mixes for $12, £9.30 each. When the items went on sale in the US last week, they were snapped up within minutes, selling out within half an hour of going live. However, despite the sellout opening day, some have seemingly cast doubt on the success of the 43-year-old royal's latest business venture. The Telegraph quoted what they called a well-placed source as saying the items had been made available in small quantities and quickly marked as sold out to generate interest, which is a common marketing ploy. In a post on social media, Meghan wrote, "We're live. Come shop the As Ever collection I've poured so much love into. So excited to share this with you before adding limited quantities for each seasonal drop." Launching the range, Meghan told her followers in a newsletter that it's a love language rather than a brand. In a gushing message to her followers, she wrote, "If you've been receiving these newsletters, you've been reading my musings about this brand and why it means so much to me, why it's person, why it brings me joy, and how I hope that it becomes both personal and joyful for you too. You're now familiar with the lineup of products, and as of today you can order them for yourself to experience at home. I can't wait to hear what you think. Welcome to As Ever. This is just the beginning. However, the lead up to the launch of the products did not run as smoothly as anticipated by Meghan's team. In a newsletter to announce the imminent launch of her jam, fans were surprised to note a spelling error. At the bottom of the email, Meghan provided links for fans so they could follow the As Ever story. But fans noticed that the link to the As Ever Instagram account contained a spelling error reading at Asseverofficial instead of at Asseverofficial. When the link was clicked, it still took fans to the correct page, as did the accompanying link to the Duchess's Instagram account at Meghan, but fans were surprised by the lack of attention to detail. Fans noticed the typo at the bottom of the email relating to the link, with one writing, "Her freakish attention to detail is amazing. Truly. Astonishing. SMH. Another added, "This can't be real." And a third added, "I still don't understand the capitalization choices." A fourth wrote, "Her capitalization and fonts are wonky." The mother of two debuted her raspberry jam to her famous friends last year when she was still under the name American Riviera Orchard. Meghan only made 50 jars of the product and sent it to Kris Jenner, Mindy Kaling, and Chrissy Teigen, among others. Last year, sources claimed Meghan has a freakish attention to detail in the wake of the Princess of Wales's Mother's Day photo controversy, alleging the Duchess would never make such a mistake. Meghan has faced a series of hurdles while seeking to launch her lifestyle brand. Due to trademarking issues, she made a decision at the 11th hour to rebrand her business from its original name, American Riviera Orchard. Her trademark for As Ever is still pending, while the Instagram handles at Assever and at Assever Meghan were quickly snapped up following her rebranding announcement. Following her announcement, it was revealed her business awkwardly had the same name as a New York-based clothing brand, as well as a photography business. Meanwhile, her Netflix cookery show, With Love, Meghan, was postponed from January to March due to the devastating impact of the LA wildfires. The mystery of the rank jars was finally solved earlier this month, when she released her Netflix cookery show, With Love, Meghan. "When I received that in the mail, a box of your preserves, it was probably one of the most glamorous moments of my life," Mindy gushed. However, she continued, "The TV actress was thrown by the labeling on it that said 50 because I'm a very hierarchical person. Does having a lower number make me more special? Does having?" She trailed off before Meghan replied, "I did not think about it. It was not a ranking. It was just let me share them, and then people started to take it very personally," she continued. However, the first one was reserved for Meghan's mother Doria Ragland, the Duchess added. The other recipients, including Chrissy Teigen, Kris Jenner, Tracee Ellis Ross, and fellow Polo wife Delphina Blackweir, were all on equal footing, Meghan reassured Mindy. "Anyone who got one of those 50 jars that I was making on my stove, in my actual kitchen at my house, I hope they all felt like, no, I want to share this with you," the mother of two said.